Welcome to part 2 of data interpretation. Now we are going to look at some examples of data interpretation. So first we are solving a numerical data problem. So here the question is, the table is showing marks scored by 10 students. So students and marks scored, it's there in the table. And based on this table, we have to answer this 3 questions. First one is, what is the average mark scored by the students? So the formula to find average is equal to sum of the given observations by number of observations. So number of observation, it's 10, right? So sum of observation, we have to add this numbers, 78 plus 60 plus 75 plus so on and so forth. So that will be 764. 764 by 10. And that is going to be 76.4. So here the average mark obtained is 76.4. Next is the second question. How many students scored more than average mark? So here the average mark is 76.4. So how many students scored more than 76? So this is more than 76. Then this one. Then again this one. This and this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not, it's the how many number of students scored more than average mark. So that will be 5 students, right? Next is who has scored the lowest mark. So among the given, who has scored the lowest mark, that is from the table itself, it's clear, that is student I. So that will be student I, that is 50 marks. So this is how the questions will be. Data will be given, and from the data, questions like this will be there. You have to solve the question. So next we are discussing a tabular data problem. So here the sales data report of 3 companies A, B and C is given in thousands. So from 2009 to 2017, in a tabular column it's given year and sales, company A, B and C. So the questions are, which company has the lowest number of sales from 2011 to 2017? So from 2011 to 2017, which company is having the lowest number of sale? So when you are analyzing the data, we can understand from 11 to 17, the lowest number of sale is happening for company A, right? It is 8, then it is becoming 3, then it is becoming 7. So 11 to 17, the lowest number of sales is happening to the company A. So when you're adding, you can see 8 plus 3 plus 7, then 8 plus 9 plus 9, which is 26, 7 plus 8 plus 11, again 26, then 8 plus 3 plus 7, it's just 18. So the lowest sale is happening to company A. Then second question, what is the growth rate of company B in 2015 to 17 as compared to 2011 to 13? Okay, so now we are going to find the growth rate. So the sales happened in company B from 2011 to 2013 is 8,000. So it is in terms of thousands, okay. Next is from 2015 to 2017 is 9,000. So we have to find the growth rate, that is equal to change in the sales by the lowest sale into 100. So the change in the sales is 9,000 minus 8,000. By the lowest sale is 8,000 into 100. So that will be again 9,000 minus 8,000, 1,000 by 8,000 into 100. So it will be 1,000 by 80, which is going to be 12.5%. So this is the percentage difference. This is the percentage of growth rate of company B from 2011 to 13 to 2015 to 17. So next question, which year was the sales highest? So in order to know which year the sales is highest, we have to sum it up, right? So in 2009 to 2011, the sales is 10 plus 5 plus 5, that is 20. Then again 2011 to 13, 8 plus 8 plus 7, 23. Then here it will be 3 plus 9 plus 8, 20. Then here 7 plus 9 plus 11. So that is 27. So the sale is highest in which year? It is 2015 to 2017, right? Now next question, which company has continuous growth? So continuous growth is visible in which of the companies? So if you are looking at the data, you can see in company A, it is 5,000, then 8,000, then 3,000, then 7,000. So here growth is like a wave, and at B, it is 10,000, 8,000, 9,000, 9,000, it is stable. In C, it is 5, 7, 8, 11. So here you can see a continuous growth is happening throughout the company. So here answer will be company C. Which of the company the growth rate, the growth is having continuous growth rate, then that is option C or the company C. Now fifth question, the sale of A in 2013 to 15 is dash. So the sale of company A in 2013 to 15, that is 3. Here it is given 3. It is in terms of 1000, right? So in option 3 will be also there as an option. So you have to select it is 3000. Here the data is in terms of 3000. So it will be 3000. So next is a bar graph problem. So here the estimate of the expenditure in a firm from 2009 to 2016 is given as a bar graph. And the questions are as following. What is the expense in 2012? So in 2012 we can see it is 230 written here and the expense is in lakhs. So this is the trick. 230 is given in the option, 23,000 is given in the option, 23 lakhs and 23 crores. So it's a trickier one. You have to count the zeros and tick the answer. So that will be option C. Next is what was the growth percentage in expense from 2010 to 2015. So from 2010 to 2015, what is the growth percentage of the expense? So the expense in 2010 is 250 lakhs and expense in 2015 is 280 lakhs. So we have to find the growth rate, that too in percentage. So that will be the change in the expenses by the least expense or the oldest expense. So that will be 280 minus 250 by the least is 250 into 100, right? So 280 minus 250, that will be 30 by 250 into 100, right? So we can just do a simple multiplication. That will be 300 by 25, which is equal to 12 percentage. Right? So this will be 12 percentage. Now question number 3, which year expense is maximum? So the expense is maximum in which year? So that will be 2014. In 2014, it is 350. So the expense is maximum in this year 2014. Next question number 4, in which year growth rate over previous year is the highest? So growth rate, to find that, we have to use the equation again, new expenditure minus old expenditure by old expenditure or least expenditure into 100. So that is the formula. So we are writing here all the years and all the expenditure from 2009 to 2016. It is 200, 250, 250, so on and so forth. So to find the growth rate, that is new expenditure minus old expenditure. So that is new expense minus old expense by old expense. So here new expense of 2010 we are calculating. So that will be 250 minus old expense is 200 by the oldest expense, again it is 200 into 100, right? So here what is 250 minus 200? That is 50 by 200 into 100. So again simple calculation, 50 by 2, that is 25 percentage. So the first one, growth rate is 25 percentage. So in the similar fashion we can do till 2010 to 2016. So in the similar fashion, we are calculating all these numbers and we got 25, 0, minus 8, 30, 17, minus 20, minus 11. So among the given, which one is the highest? It is 30, right? So the expense in that is highest is 2013. So the growth rate was highest in 2013. Therefore, the correct option will be 2013, that is 300 lakhs.